Hello and welcome back to episode 92 of Take to the Sky St Albans FC. We're 11 games into the season now. We're not taking our time through this season. We're going to get going with it. We are out of the Carabao Cup, but we're going well in the league. So following the 5-2 loss to Newcastle on opening day, we then had a 2-1 loss to Derby, which, rude return to the Championship. We followed that up with a disappointing 1-1 draw with Burton, who were predicted in the relegation zone, I believe. But then we beat Exeter 3-1 in the Cup, and that was kind of the turning point. We then beat Millwall 5-3 in an absolute classic of a game. We went 1-0 up, then we ended up 2-1 down, then we got back to 2-2, went 3-2 down, then we got back to 3-3, and then Bennett rounded it up with 2 late goals. We then beat Crystal Palace 3-1, fantastic result against one of the teams who were favourites for promotion. And then we got a 2-1 win against Sheffield United, another very good result against a very strong team. In the Carabao Cup, we'd drawn Watford, however, Premier League opposition, and we took them all the way to penalties. But unfortunately, we then lost on penalties when Dan Mackey missed his chance to put us through, potentially. Bennett also missed really early on, so it wasn't great there. We then beat Brentford 2-1 with 2 goals from Bernardinello, who continues to look really good so far. We then had a 1-1 draw with Hull, which was a bit disappointing given the circumstances. And then a 2-2 draw with Bournemouth, the favourites for promotion. They were top of the league at the time as well. I think they still are. And we were leading 2-1. They went 1-0 up. We bounced back with 2 goals in 2 minutes. And in the 96th minute, Mackey decided to just kick one of their players in the box. Gave away a penalty. I walked out the room. Came back about 10 minutes later to see that we'd drawn 2-2. Fuming. We then played Preston. Bounced back really well from the draw. 1-3-1. Don't know why I let Mackey play that game, if I'm being honest, but nevertheless. Most recently, we drew 1-1 with Portsmouth, who again, they're one of the teams that got relegated from the Premier League, so they are going to be a tough team. We probably deserved the win, in my opinion, but either way, doesn't matter too much. It was a good result. Today, we've got Fulham and Reading. So, what we've done is we've played 12 games and then come back. And following this, we're going to do another 12 games to get us to January. We're not messing around this season. League-wise, as mentioned, we're doing quite well. We're in 8th at the moment, but only a point off the playoff spots. Bournemouth look very strong at the minute. We would have been the only team to beat them this year had we managed to, but they're 6 points clear already. But so far, we're hovering in and around the playoff battle, so we can get involved in that, hopefully. We've got the top scorer in the league, the highest average rating. We've got 2 of the top 3. Bennett is getting assists all over the place. It's great. And the lineup for the game against Fulham, we've got Zaripov in goal, our new goalkeeper. We've got Kubonu, Stephens and Mackey as the back 3. Then we've got Sidibe as the holding midfielder. Middle 4 of Higgins, Maloney, Hoyle and Vukaj, and then Bernardinello and Bennett as the front 2. We've got thrown on the right here. Vukaj finds Bernardinello down the right hand side. Gets his cross in, but it's denied from getting to Bennett. Vukaj plays it back to Sidibe. Maloney back to Sidibe again. Tries to go out to the right, to the left, but Colby has got it now as Fulham attack. Goes past Mackey, and then Mackey is giving another penalty away. However, I'm not so sure that one was a penalty. But also feel it was a bit of a rash challenge from him. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. But he's given away 2 penalties in games at important stages, which I'm not keen on. Mackey's looking for trouble. Fulham have started with a free kick from the back here. Share brings it in from the right-hand side. Finds Lillo. Kalanga bat. Out to Powell at right back. Cross goes in. Hernandez with the header, and it's gone in at the far post. And we now find ourselves 2-0 down with less than 20 minutes gone. It's not been a good start for us. And in particular, this goal here, Mackie comes out to meet him, but the cross goes in, and there's no challenge for the header. Not at all. Free kick from the right as Lillo gets a free header. And that's 3-0. And this is it's not going to plan, you could say. Because Fulham are tearing us apart. Again, it's a free header. We need to work on that. Half time, we're 3-0 down. We're getting torn apart. And we're not having a good time. Corner kick from the left-hand side. Shea sends it to the far post. Hernandez. I mean, this is ridiculous. That's another free header. And there's just no reason for us to be given that much space. I mean, okay, it's not a free header, but he's not being challenged enough for it. And it's 4-0. Shea with a free kick from the right. Scalini had a free header anyway. We're going to make a couple of changes here. Fawn's going to come on for Vukaj. And Higgins is going to come off for Barrow. I don't know what these subs are meant to be achieving because it's not going to be getting us back into the game. But we'll just bring Bennett off for Flint. Might as well get all three subs out the way in one go here. Barrow with a free kick, throw-in on the right-hand side. Maloney plays it back to Combonu. He then goes infield to Maloney. Bernardello. Hoyle with a chance to get to the left. No, goes back to Maloney on the right. Meggs. And it's offside, but it was such a nice goal. The little ball through the legs from Maloney here was absolutely fantastic. And it's so unlucky that he's just gone a bit too early. So, full time, we've lost 4-0 to Fulham. At least 3 of the goals were from set pieces. And it's not great showing for us there. We've definitely got work to do on our set piece defending. Yeah, if we're going to get torn apart like that on set pieces, we've not got a chance of the playoffs. But hopefully we can sort that out. And the lineup for the game against Reading. We've still got Zarapov in goal. Phillips and York come into the back three. And then Flint replaces Bennett up front. So Mackie has been dropped because he's made so many mistakes recently. Whereas Stevens has picked up a little bit of a knock. So we're just not going to risk him for this game. Free kick on the left here for Reading and... oh dear. Now, York has scored an own goal. So we've in theory won the ball in the air, but still put it into the back of our own net. He's handballed into the net. Oh, I can't deal with this. Throwing on the left for Reading here. Ahern is bringing it across the field though. And he's now on the right hand side. Plays it to Simpson, who goes back to Williams. Cross from deep. And it's a missed header at the far post, but Stroud has collected it. York this time heads it away from the goal. But Tokpo plays it back across to Simpson. Cross goes in. It's a goal for Stroud at the far post. Yeah, well, the 12 games before this episode have been going quite well. And we've come back. And everyone's just camera shy. And we're getting torn apart. Not enjoying this. Half time, we're 2-0 down. We've had one shot and it wasn't even on target. And out of interest, okay, it wasn't from a horrendous position. But it's been a really, really poor first half once again. I don't really know where all this has come from. We were doing well until we've come back for today's episode. But we'll head out in the second half and hopefully see some improvement. Can't get much worse, right? Early on, there's a goal kick with Zaripov. Combonu plays it to Hoyle, who gets it forward to Bernardinello, and he's one-on-one, hit it straight at the keeper. That's not a good enough finish, and now we need something from the corner. Higgins is going to take it to the far post. Phillips with the header, but it's over the bar. Free kick from deep for Reading here. Holmes has sent it out to the left-hand side. Finds Stroud in space. Cross goes in. Schimmel with a free header, and he misses the chance. We're going to make a change. just over 60 minutes gone. We're going to send Bradley on for Maloney, who just seems ineffective at the minute, and also Vukaj for Fawn as well. Free kick from the right, finds Bernardinello, and it's a goal. With getting a little bit ahead of myself. We've got one back. Very good free kick from Higgins there. Very good header from Bernardinello. And we are back with a chance. Our final change, we've bought Sadive off for Bennett to go free up top and see if we can break them down. So we've come out with a 2-1 loss to Reading. However, I did make some changes just after half-time that seemed to have turned the game a bit. Maybe they took their foot off the pedal. But it seemed to work in our favour, so we're going to try that from the start of the next game and see how that goes for us. And of course, set-piece training is ongoing. But let's have a look at where we're coming back. So as I mentioned earlier in the episode, we're going to come back for this FA Cup third round game. We don't know who it's against yet, but whoever it is, we're coming back for that. 12 games time. We'll get November and December done and see how we're doing at that stage. Hopefully we can push a little bit further, get some results again. As I say, it was going well until we've come back. We hadn't lost since the second game of the season, other than a draw in the cup where we lost some penalties. But yeah, I think we can certainly turn this around. Out of interest, Fulham were predicted 11th. Reading predicted that. That's not good. That's not good at all. If you have enjoyed that, please do comment what you think is going to happen between now and next episode. Subscribe if you're enjoying the series, and thank you very much for watching.